Imagine waking up in a world where the internet never existed. No Google, no social media, no online shopping, streaming, or instant communication. In this alternate timeline, humanity still advances, but the pace, direction, and nature of that progress are drastically different. The internet, for all its flaws, has become the nervous system of modern civilization. Without it, everything from economics to education, from politics to entertainment, takes a fundamentally different path. In this video, we're diving deep into what life might be like in a world where the digital revolution never began. Stick with us and don't forget to drop your wildest thoughts in the comments below. What would your daily life look like without the internet? In our current world, communication is instantaneous. But in this alternate reality, we're stuck in the age of landlines, faxes, and snail mail. Long-distance relationships become far harder to maintain. International business slows to a crawl. Collaborations that once spanned continents with ease now face delays and complications. The concept of going viral doesn't exist, and news travels at the speed of print. Literally. Breaking news might take hours or even days to reach the masses. Misinformation still spreads, but now through rumors and tabloids rather than tweets. The lack of immediate access to global information also shapes our worldview, making us more locally focused and less globally aware. Would you miss instant messaging or video calls, or would you embrace the slower pace of communication? Share your take below. Without the internet, e-commerce giants like Amazon never come to be. Brick-and-mortar stores remain the primary way people shop. Banking is entirely offline, requiring physical presence for most transactions. Stock trading occurs through phone calls and floor exchanges, and digital currencies like Bitcoin? They simply don't exist. Small businesses can't go viral or run targeted ads. They rely on word of mouth and traditional advertising. Globalization still occurs but lacks the digital infrastructure to scale rapidly. Tech startups don't disrupt industries, they don't even start. Economic powerhouses look different, and innovation takes longer to diffuse across borders. Can you imagine a world where malls still dominate and shopping is a weekend ritual? Comment below with how you think your career path would change in a no-internet economy. The internet has revolutionized education, bringing online courses, video tutorials, and instant access to knowledge. But in a world without it, learning is confined to classrooms and libraries. Students can't Google answers. They rely on textbooks and teachers alone. Distance learning becomes nearly impossible. Universities maintain exclusivity, and information becomes a privilege rather than a right. Research progresses slower due to the lack of digital collaboration. Students miss out on platforms like YouTube, Khan Academy, and Coursera. The digital divide becomes a permanent barrier, not just a gap. Would the absence of online learning make education more disciplined, or would it hold back millions from reaching their potential? Let's talk about it in the comments. No Facebook, no Instagram, no dating apps. Social connections in a no-internet world are built face-to-face, over phone calls, or through handwritten letters. Events are planned with flyers and phone trees. People spend more time with those physically close to them, strengthening local communities but weakening long-distance ties. The concept of influencers doesn't exist. Fame remains confined to celebrities, not ordinary people with a smartphone. While social anxiety might be lower, social isolation could increase for those who rely on digital platforms to find their tribe. Would we be more connected or more alone without social media? Let us know how you feel about a world without likes, shares, and followers. Without streaming services, we return to a world of television schedules, video rentals, and radio shows. Music is discovered through record stores and word of mouth. Movies are released in theaters only, and binge watching is not a thing. Video games are offline and played locally without multiplayer matchmaking or downloadable content. Content creators? They'd be TV hosts, musicians, or authors, not YouTubers or Twitch streamers. Pop culture spreads slower and trends take weeks or months to gain traction. Would you miss streaming platforms, or do you long for the days of mixtapes and Saturday morning cartoons? Drop your nostalgia or critique in the comments below. Without the internet, political campaigns rely entirely on traditional media, public appearances, and physical mail. Grassroots movements struggle to gain momentum without platforms to organize and mobilize quickly. Protests are harder to coordinate. Whistleblowers have fewer outlets to reveal corruption. The power of viral movements like #MeToo or Arab Spring never materializes. Governments maintain tighter control over public opinion through radio and television. Does the absence of digital activism make the world safer or more oppressive? Share your thoughts below. Would you feel more informed or more manipulated? Scientific research thrives on collaboration and rapid dissemination of findings. Without the internet, international teams face communication barriers. Open-source projects don't exist. Discoveries are delayed. Medical breakthroughs take longer to spread. Crowdsourced data is unavailable. Artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and big data analytics never become mainstream. The pace of innovation slows dramatically, and many modern conveniences we enjoy today remain in the realm of science fiction. Would humanity still reach the same heights eventually, or would our trajectory flatten without the web? Tell us how you see the future playing out. Oddly enough, a world without the internet might offer more personal privacy. No cookies tracking your behavior, no digital footprints, no facial recognition on social media. But that doesn't mean surveillance disappears. It simply evolves. Governments still monitor phone calls and physical movements. Secret files are stored in drawers, not clouds. Ironically, people might have more control over their identities but less access to others' truths. Would you trade your digital convenience for more privacy? Sound off in the comments. In many ways, the internet is both a gift and a curse. It has connected billions, democratized information, and fueled revolutions. But it has also created addiction, misinformation, and cultural homogenization. In a world without it, some problems vanish, but so do many of our greatest opportunities. Ultimately, this thought experiment reminds us not to take our digital world for granted. Whether you see the internet as a blessing or a burden, there's no denying its power to shape our lives. If this video made you think differently, hit that like button and leave a comment. Would you thrive or struggle in a no-internet world? Let's imagine together.